Alright guys, we're here for a game of Elestrals utilizing the prototype decks that are available right now for just 72 hours on shopelestrals.com. So be sure to pick them up before they close if you want to be in our tournaments and everything like that. I'm Dan, or aDrive. This is Steve, or Magnitude. Steve and I have been working together to balance and playtest Elestrals, and these are some of the first games that we're playing with these starter decks. Steve's going to be rocking MAJESEA. I'm going to be using OHMPERIAL for this deck. And feel free to check out the deck breakdowns in the description, or check out the How to Play guide first. This is just some examples to see some actual gameplay of Elestral. So, yes. A game of Elestral starts with a d20 and us rolling the die to see who has the highest number. So, I got a 9 and you have a 2. So, I get to choose who goes first. I'm going to choose to go second. So, we're both going to draw 5 cards. And because Steve is going first, he will skip his first draw phase. Correct. I will not. So, Steve will start the game. Just to note, you have a 40-card main deck with 3 cards in each, 3 copies of each max, and then a 20-card spirit deck over on this side of the field with 20 cards max, because you can just run 20 of the same spirit if you wanted.
So I am going to open, actually, by using one of my few fire spirits to enchant a Cinder.
Okay.
And right after rip, I use the ability.
Okay, so you're going to expend for, it's 3, right?
Yep, it's 3. So you use
Pandora's Box,
right off the top.
Thunderbolt of Zeus, and Mount Olympus.
And I've used 2 spirits, so I'm down to 18.
Very nice.
And I think that'll be all for my turn.
Okay, so I'm going to draw on my turn. Okay, I'm going to use a Thunder Spirit to enchant a Jolten. Jolten's effect allows me to search my deck for a stadium. And in this case, I will grab Mount Olympus.
You got one there too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't really do much with that one.
Good.
And then I'm going to use a Thunder Spirit to immediately enchant Mount Olympus as well.
What does that card do, Dan?
So it's going to give me +1 for every enchanting spirit on that Elestral. So in the case of Jolten, it only has 1 enchanting spirit, but that does get him up to 4 attack. And I'm going to use it to attack your Cinder and destroy you.
Sure. I believe you mean enchanting Thunder Spirit?
Yep, every enchanting Thunder Spirit.
Alright, so making sure. Or else that could get out of hand. In a hurry.
In a hurry. And as a reminder, only 1 stadium on the field at a time. So if Steve were to play his Atlantis, he could actually get rid of my Olympus.
So I'm going to play my Atlantis and get rid of your Mount Olympus. I drew that in my opening hand, but I waited to see if...
Yes, and now Steve actually has stadium control the entire game, because I only have 2 copies of Olympus in my deck.
There they go.
So
play Atlantis. I will play... I will play 1 card face down, and I will... this is a water deck, but I'm using another Fire Spirit to enchant a Warmite.
Okay.
So I'm going to make that attack -1, and I'm going to attack you.
Well, 0.
Yeah.
No negatives.
Well...
Just a 0.
0.
Okay. So Warmite's effect activates, drops Jolten's attack to 0. Warmite is now stronger and can attack and destroy me.
Yeah, it's back to 3 now in the underworld.
Thank you for that, Steve.
You're welcome.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn, yeah.
Alright, I will draw. Alright, we're going to have to get it going here, I think. Okay. I am going to... Oh, boy. This is going to get sketchy really fast, but I think I got to do it. Yeah, I think I gotta do it. Okay, I'm gonna use a Wind Spirit to enchant P-Gust into defense, and I'm gonna use P-Gust's effect to destroy your Atlantis.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. I will now draw. I will play Resting on Your Laurels by utilizing a Wind Spirit, and you have 1 option. So now you have an empty field. Which is nice.
Not something you've seen today, Steve.
How's it feel, Dan?
Turn 1, maybe. It just feels rough.
It's bad, isn't it?
It feels rough.
It's bad. And I will... I have an idea here. I'm going to use a Water Spirit to enchant... I'm doing that backwards. A Water Spirit to enchant
Veritaqua.
And
did you know a Veruta is a small spear?
Did you know that it's hitting you for 1 spirit of...
Yeah. Yep, both Warmite and
did not know
Veritaqua
that.
are going to be hitting me for 1.
It's a very cool word.
I'll grab a Thunder and a Water.
And that will be my turn.
And that'll bring me down to 15. So just a note here, in the context of him hitting me for spirits, I'm going to deal damage every spirit that he has. So if he had 2 on this Warmite, it would do 2, etc. And I have full autonomy over my spirit deck, so I get to choose what I lose in that case. I'm going to draw. I'm going to use 2 Thunder Spirits to enchant Nectar of the Gods, one of the better cards in the game. That allows me to draw 2 cards. Okay.
Unless you draw garbage.
Oh, that's fair. And then I'm going to utilize a Thunder Spirit and a Thunder Spirit to enchant Nectar of the Gods. Which allows me to draw 2 cards. There's no hand limits in Elestrals, so nice to know. Okay, let's see what we can do with this now. Okay, how many cards in hand?
2.
2 cards in hand. Okay. So, let's see here. Alright, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm going to use a Thunder Spirit to enchant Spark It.
Okay.
So 11. I'm going to use a Thunder Spirit to enchant Zeus. And then I'll use Zeus's enchantment effect to enchant 2 more Thunder Spirits to it.
We have 7 left now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. I gotta make a play here.
You do.
I gotta come back.
You do.
Alright, so I have 7. And then I am going to... I'm going to use Spark It's effect to Nexus one of the spirits off of Zeus onto Spark It. And that'll allow me to randomly discard a card from your hand. I'll take this one.
And that is a
Pharos, okay. Alright, and then I am going to use my Spark It to attack and destroy your Warmites.
And you have 2 spirits.
I have 2 spirits, yep. 2 spirits on Spark It, which is going to do 1 spirit damage to your spirit deck because I have 2, he only has 1. And when they're both in attack position, you take the overdone damage there. And that's my turn, so I was able to do something there.
You were, and now I will draw.
So, just to recap, the Nexus mechanic allows me to, because of Spark It's effect, move spirits around my field. So I moved a spirit from Zeus to Divine Rune, which is able to still stay on the field because of its only 1 enchantment cost, to move that onto Spark It to activate its effect, and then ultimately give me a little bit more damage there. Yeah. So you can utilize combinations with Nexus and Divine Runes and artifacts and things of that nature to ultimately, kind of come out on top in gameplay scenarios.
You have 4 attack?
Yeah, 4 attack.
How many spirits do you have left?
Not a lot.
I don't think it's 17.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. It's 7. It was tilted. How many do you have? You have a lot.
I have 15.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm winning by a whole lot. I definitely feel that way too.
Only 2 cards in your hand though, so.
Yeah, and they could be anything.
That's true.
All right, I am.
What could those 2 cards be, Steve?
I am going to use a Fire Spirit on Veritaqua to ascend to Krakatuga in defense position.
Ooh.
So setting up a wall there.
Wow. Okay.
9 hold defense, and the ability requires me to expend 2 Fire Spirits, which I no longer have available to me, so I can't do that. But I will sit there with my 9 defense, and I will end my turn.
Okay, I like it. Very good. So Krakatuga, very strong. Elestral. I will draw. How many cards in hand?
Of a single card in my hand.
Beautiful. I'm going to activate Spark It's effect to Nexus a Thunder Spirit onto Spark It, and I'm going to discard a card at random from your hand.
Is this the one you
That's
choose?
the one I'm
okay,
choosing.
Let's small 2.
And then I'm going to use one of my absolute favorite cards. I'm going to enchant. I could have done that a much better way. I'm going to play it the way I'm going to play it, but I could have done it better, and I'll explain what I could have done better. I'll enchant the Boombat. So I misplayed there. What I should have done is I should have enchanted Boombat, and then use Spark It's effect to Nexus Zeus onto Boombat. Yeah. Then I could activate Boombat's effect to destroy Krakatuga. Because I Nexused onto Spark It, I have to lose my Boombat here. So I misplayed the turn, but I explain how I misplayed it at least. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The good thing is, it puts me in a very commanding position because I'll use Boombat's effect to disenchant and destroy Boombat to destroy Krakatuga.
What a letdown.
I could have kept it on the field, but again, a mistake was made there. And I have 3 spirits on Spark It, so I'll do 3 direct damage to Steve here.
And that is 3 spirits.
And he has no hand, baby.
That's correct.
And Heart of the Gods.
Yep, Heart of the Gods.
Nectar of the Gods.
I will use a Water Spirit to enchant a Smoltuga in defense
Ooh,
position.
that's a good enchant to pick up there.
So I can search my deck for a 1 Fire Spirit Elestral and add it to my hand. I believe I have some of those.
I'm a little disappointed in my Boombat play there. That could have been a really big play.
I'm going to choose Warmite.
Okay. How many you got left, too?
I have 10 left.
There's 6. Jeez.
Shuffle. And add Warmite to my hand. And that is going to be my turn.
Okay. I will draw. Beautiful. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Alright. I'm going to use a Water Spirit to enchant Veritaqua.
Boy.
And I'm going to... I'm going to use the Nexus on Spark It. And ultimately it destroys Zeus. And I will discard the last card in your hand. Veritaqua automatically destroys defense position Elestrals. And then I attack you for 4 with Spark It.
4.
Let's go.
I will use 4. And that, I'm down to 4 now.
I have 5. So even though, you know, all this is taking place, I only have 5 spirits left in my spirit deck. And Steve's in a tough spot, but you can see how close these games get because your life is your resource to play the game as well.
Play card face down, and that's it.
Okay, I will draw. How many do you have left?
4.
4. Okay. I'm going to use a Thunder Spirit to enchant Quackle.
No, you won't. Sacrifice myself.
Wait, does Pandora's Box works when you search?
No, yeah. You will, actually. You will.
I will.
You will,
actually.
actually.
I will do exactly that.
I'll
get my 2 Zaptors back.
I got 2 hung up on the...
Now I know what he has, and I can attack for game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's over. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
man.
Pandora's Box. Activated if you search for...
Yeah, he got so excited about it.
I just wanted to do something that could be useful in the sense of this game.
I am very happy that I got to show Nexus there very well, despite my blunder. But I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Thank you for watching. If you guys want to see more, check out the channel. And if you want to pre-order a prototype starter deck for Elestrals to play in our playtest and enter some fun tournaments and stuff, be sure to check it out at shopelestrals.com. Thanks, Steve. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
See ya.